and she's coming to the gym right now to help Mr. Allman with the technology problem. He's having fitness grams at first graders. So we pulled her out of a meeting. She was having a special meeting.
afternoon to come for the last 2 days. Oh my goodness, to pull off a surprise like this, I want to thank the staff and the students who found out a little earlier in the day today. Thanks for keeping the big secret. Thanks to Mrs. Schmaltz, Mrs. Frattinger for helping me plan this. They were awesome putting together this agenda, getting things together in a really pretty quick turnaround. So we have some special guests here today. I'd like to introduce the special guests, and then we're going to have some speakers. So we want to listen to be a great audience. You know how our DuJardin students, I always am so pleased with how our students are the best audience. And I love it, especially on special events like that. So let's keep that up. I do want to introduce Mr. Ehrenberg and Miss Eggert's brother Brian, who are here. Thank you to the Ehrenbergs and Mr. Missy wouldn't be here without them, right? And also to introduce some people from the Golden Apple. We had 2 people who came into our school a few weeks ago who interviewed a lot of people, some students and parents and staff members, administrators. Barbara and Giselle were here. They We have Miss Ashley Beasy who's here. She helped put together. She's from Golden Apple. Mr. Tony Bosma, he's Facebook Live. Dr. Bartel and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Watt. Thank you, Dr. Bartel. And one special guest who will be speaking in just a minute, presenting Miss E with an award. Mr. Belmonte is here from Golden Apple to present an award and say some words on Miss E's behalf. Mr. Belmonte.
Attentive and so jubilant in recognizing what we figured out that you had already known for a long time. I don't know if you know, but am I hearable? Here we go. I don't know if you know that are around the Chicago area 115,000 people who call themselves teachers. It's a huge number of people who try every day to give a good day's experience to wonderful people like you. And each year, our organization tries to find, amongst those thousands, 10 that we could say to the world, here's a great teacher, working very hard. What we discovered this year is that there's a whole building full of great teachers in this very school.
So true.
And I wanted to thank all of you on the SOC, all of you colleagues, for all that you do for Bloomingdale's children and the community. Thank you for being We have been doing this each year for 32 years now, longer than I think some of you educators have been around, it looks like, from my vantage point. And we are proud every year to say to a world that needs to know that in this little part of Illinois, in this little city, a great teacher works every day on behalf of you. I am proud as proud can be to say that among these 115,000, among a jewel, is Jennifer Eggert. We are proud to bestow upon her the Golden Apple Award for this year. In the short term, what this means is that pretty soon you're going to be seeing a group of people here from Channel 11 television, from WTTW, and they're going to spend the day filming Ms. Eggert and many of her students. So wear nice clothes on that day because you may be on TV. Yes, I can see all of you volunteering right now. And at one point in May, we will be broadcasting on Channel 11 the wonderful teachers that we found this year. So on behalf of my colleagues, thank you so much for being who you are and what you've contributed to these wonderful children.
So let us go ahead, and I just wanted to reiterate what Mr. Dorothy said. You know, out of 127,000 teachers in the state, 700 were nominated for the Golden Apple this year. 33 were finalists, and they chose 10, and Ms. E is one of those 10. That's awesome. So, and I want to thank Golden Apple for picking an awesome candidate. Ms. E is one of the best. And they said Golden Apple teachers come from Golden Apple school districts and schools, and I believe we are a Golden Apple school because of the students and the staff and the parents that we have and the community we work in. People ask me sometimes about, salaries and this and that, and I said, and I tell this all the time, and hiring people in Bloomingdale, we're all millionaires. You can't put a price tag on the people we work with, the students we work with, and the community we work in. So I believe that we're all millionaires in Bloomingdale School District 13. And at this time, I'd like to have Ms. Franger and Mary Franger come up. Mary Franger nominated Ms. E originally. She filled out the nomination form. So Mary and Angel want to say a few words.
Good afternoon.
What characteristics make Mrs. Eggert an outstanding teacher? Mrs. Eggert is a positive teacher who spreads happiness wherever she goes. It's contagious. Her grand entrance into our classrooms are always met with cheers.
She inspires our students to try when we fail at our efforts, and believe me, we do. She makes it meaningful. Even more, she allows us to be open to failing, encouraging us to learn and succeed.
Mrs. Edgar always makes learning fun. This year, she and Mrs. Lynch planned a fun activity where we get to collaborate with 4th grade students in North Carolina. Our new friends give us feedback about a commercial we are making using the video, while we provided them with feedback regarding their websites.
She has always welcomed our fears. She coaches us without judgment and sets high expectations. It's easy to say, I could never, but quickly is followed by, you got this, girl.
Mrs. Eggert takes her free time to help us grow socially and academically. She and Mrs. Smoll have put together a 4th grade game club. We play fun games that require us to accept defeat and humbly celebrate our wins.
She listens to our outlandish visions and makes them possible. I know it sounds difficult, but she makes it look real easy. More importantly, she observes our weaknesses and has already planned on a fun and unique way to help us facilitate mastery.
Mrs. Eggert models confidence by standing out and being bold. She believes in us and our individual talents so much that it teaches us to stand up and be bold too.
That's my favorite. If Mrs. Eggert could author a children's book, it would be about how a simple act like using nice words of recognition can build the confidence of our students who seek to find their place in this complex world.
DuJardin family and friends, if you must think of one teacher who has inspired you to go places you never thought you could go, who would that teacher be? It took my mom and I one whole second to say her name together. Mrs. Eggert.
Mrs. Eggert, it's true. Some teachers teach, some teachers inspire. You have inspired my mini-me to exceed technology expectations, preparing her for a world where she will achieve success in college and her career. Mr. and Mrs. Ehrenberg, thank you for her. And Mr. Eggert, thank you for your support as she defines her path. Love,
Mrs. Franzinger.
and Manny.
Who wants to say a few words on Miss E's behalf? We have Mrs. Schmoke come up and say a few words. That would be awesome. Here's Mrs. Schmoke, our lovely library lady.
Boys and girls, I'm just going to read you a story. Hold on. Are my stories that bad? This story is called Going Places. But you know what? I don't want to read that story. I have a story to tell you, so you need to listen very carefully. Once upon a time, city very far away from here, Northbrook, Illinois. That's far. You should see how far it is to get up there. There was a little girl. Her name was Jennifer. And we call her Mrs. E. Well, Jennifer was a lot like you. She loved to run, she loved to play, she loved to dance and curtsy and do all her fun little things. She loved to sing, she loved to dance. So she had a dream. She's like, I think one day I'm going to go to New York and I'm going to star on Broadway and be the best dancer ever. Missy worked very, very, very hard in school, at her dance lessons, but you know what happened? Her path changed. Her dream changed. One day, in the summer, she had a summer camp. She was working with kids. She's like, I don't know if I'm going to like this, but I'll give it a shot. Maybe I can teach her how to dance when I'm there. Well, she got done with summer camp. She loved it. So, being Miss E, she thought, I'm going to change my path and pick this path. I want to be a teacher. Because if I can be a teacher, then I can dance and I can teach and can love all the kids. So she went to college and worked very, 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 very hard. The girl got straight A's plus in college. It's a good lesson for you guys. You need to work hard here. She still had fun. She still danced. She got out of college and she had to choose another path because she didn't know where she was going to teach. So she went down one road, went down another road. She finally found a place to go. She went all the way up to Schaumburg, and she taught for a few years, 5th grade. She loved it. She danced, she sang, she did her thing, she did her computer, she did her computer thing. Her computer thing. She found out she had another passion. She loved technology. I know it's a stretch, but so guess what she had to do? She's like, I gotta teach people how to do this technology thing. But I don't just want to teach kids. I want to teach old people. Now granted, I'm the oldest one here, so she had a hard time trying to teach me. Anyway, she decided going to take a chance. She quit her job. And she's like, I gotta go find a job. So she walked down some more streets, looked high and low, and behold, she found a new town to go to. Guess what the name of the town was? Bloomingdale, Illinois. Can you believe it, of all places for her to land? And the best part is, she landed right here at DuJardin School. How cool was that? Well, the day came. She came bouncing in, like people have already said. Bouncing, running, singing, dancing. She raced in and she was so excited to see her. How exciting, right? But boys and girls, do you know? Missy has taught our little wee ones and our oldest ones like me. And even Mr. Dwyer's found a trick or two. But here's the cool thing. Remember when I told you Miss E had a dream to be on Broadway? And she wanted to be a dancer and a singer? Well, guess what? This is her Broadway. And she wins and sings and dances every day. And if you're lucky, she might do a cartwheel in the IMC. So, there's a tradition on Broadway, boys and girls, that when anybody gets a fantastic performance, at the end of it, everybody stands up. But wait, they stand up and give her a standing ovation, and they say, bravo, bravo. But we do it a little differently here at DuJardin. So before we tell you to stand up, I have to say one thing to Miss E. I love you and cherish you and thank you for being a passion for me and making me who I am. Now, on the count of 3, when I tell you to stand up, we're going to stand up, you're going to take your glasses off, and you're going to salute, and you're going to say, you what? Rock! You got it? All right, everybody stand up. Sit down. Okay, you can stay. Come on over here. Come on over here, little girl. Mrs. E, where's the other Mrs. E? Can you come here for a minute? Come on inside by your daughter and my daughter. All right, you ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, DuJardin students, again. I love it that you listen to directions and you're always the best audience. We have another speaker who'd like to come up and say a few words. Dr. Bartelt, from the Superintendent of Schools in District 13, would like to say a few words on Miss E's behalf. Here's Dr. Bartelt.
Thanks, Mr. Ball. You know, a few years ago, Dr. Wong was standing over there filming this and putting it out on Twitter Live so that we could compete with Facebook Live. She wanted me to meet somebody who she thought would be really, really good as an instructional technology coach. And she gave me an alert that she was a high-energy candidate. And she was not one. You are correct. Decided at that moment that Dr. Wong was onto something and that this was a great fit. The problem was that she was being shared between 2 buildings. So the one piece of responsibility I had was to take a look and see which building of the 2 K-5 buildings would be the best fit for Miss E. And I'm going to guess that maybe you think that I made the right decision in bringing Miss E. I had a feeling you might agree with me. For me, it was not a difficult decision. She was such a great fit here. And with her and Schmalderella and the rest of the staff, she is an easy fit. She makes all of you the best at what you do, whether that is the best at learning in your classroom, or the best at teaching in your classroom, or the best at leading all the classrooms. Jennifer Eggert is truly worthy of this award that she's receiving and this recognition. And take a deep breath and understand that when you have the opportunity to walk with excellence, you need to savor that moment every single minute. Thank you so much, Mr. Carr. And thank you, Mrs. Eggert.
At this time, we have a couple of students who were on the interview panel when Barbara and Jocelyn came in to interview all the staff. And we had a few students in that. So if we can have Ethan, if you can come up and tell us what Miss E meant to you during that interview or part of the interview process.
Miss E was a great teacher. She was comforting to all students, and she made us feel like we were our own personal selves. What Ms. Ranger said a few minutes ago is that someone who does good should be recognized, and that's what we're doing right now.
What is Miss E doing to you?
Miss E for me has personally been a role model to everything that I do, and she makes us feel like we're our own individual selves.
What Miss E means to you?
Miss E always wants us to do our best. She always brings out our inner awareness even if we don't want to. She always thinks that that's like the best way. That's always how you should think. Being yourself is always the best path, and that's truly is the best path, as you can see.
Miss Lamphere, come up. All right, we have one more special slideshow. We'll take a couple minutes to close out the event. But Miss Lamphere would like to lead the students in our school song. And if you can believe this school song is over how many years old, Miss Schmo? 37 years it's been. It was created 37 years ago. So, Ms. Lamphere, if you'd like to lead us in the school song.
All right, boys and girls, we're not going to stand up for every time in class, but are you ready? Yeah! Here we go. Ready? Go! We're proud to be in DuJardin. We're learning to be lots of fun. We come every day to sing and learn and play. We call it our home away from home. Sing it loud, sing it clear, sing it far, sing it near. We're proud to come here each and every day because we love to be in DuJardin. Every morning we're greeted with a smile. The teachers are just great and the students are first rate. So let's give a cheer for old DJ. Rah, rah, sing it loud, sing it clear, sing it far, sing it near.
And to close things out, Jaden Patel and a couple of other students put together a slideshow for Miss E during the interview process we'd like to share with you. So Jaden's going to kind of highlight the things in the slideshow.
So, me and my friend Justin and our two tech buddies in kindergarten actually put together this slide. Justin sadly couldn't be here, but he's on vacation. So, yeah. So, first off, we have the gold plus apple equals Miss E for gold. We love you, Miss E, and we will miss you because we're going to be gone next year.
Well, not the whole year, just for a few weeks.
Why we love Missy is because Missy is awesome. She is nice for us. She cares for us. She teaches us. She helps us with technology. She sets trends. She makes us feel good. She makes learning fun and interesting. She always greets you with a smile and takes time out of her day to ask us how our day was or is going.
things she did for us. So she got us Chromebooks. She is doing morning announcements with us. She got us the Jaguar Den, if you haven't seen that. She got us a green screen so we could actually film the video announcements. She got the kindergartners tablets. And we actually, in 5th grade, my class has cross-country writing, so we're in touch with another Texas class, and we're writing a narrative together. And then she took some kids to Google and made a wee video, so that was pretty cool. And then we have a video made for her.
We love you, Miss E. Thank you for everything you've done. We love you because you bring a fun environment wherever you go. We love you because you bring a laugh for us. Miss E, we love you because you care for us. Miss E, we like you because you gave us all the knowledge we have. We love you, Miss E, because you're fun to be around. I love you because you make us young. We love you, Miss E, because you make learning more interesting and fun. We love you because you gave us more learning tools. We love you, Miss E, because you give us some throwing activities to have fun with and you don't make us feel left out. We love you, Miss E, because you taught us how to use technology. We love you, Miss E, because you gave us Chromebooks. We love you, Miss E, because you're all fun spirit. We love you, Miss E, because you make us feel comfortable around you. We love Miss E because she's very helpful and patient, fun, kind, and energetic, and she's a great friend.
I like how Miss E is always super energetic and she's a really positive spirit.
Hi, Miss E. I love you because you have helped me to become a better teacher. So thank you, and we love you.
We love you, Miss E, because, and I especially love you, Miss E, because you're my partner in crime here at DuJardin, and you make me feel good about myself every day in technology and in my life.
We love you, Miss E, because you help us with technology.
That video in Slideshow. Okay, boys and girls, this has been an awesome event. You've been an awesome audience, and thank you. I want to thank Ms. E for being an awesome teacher. I want to thank our guests for being here as well. I want to thank Golden Apple for recognizing Ms. E. And like I said earlier, Golden Apple teachers come from Golden Apple schools, come from Golden Apple students, Golden Apple parents, and Golden Apple staff. So I think we have all won Golden Apple today, and Ms. E is just representative of that. So let's give Ms. E one more right nice round of applause.
This is ours to share and to celebrate the incredible things that go on here at DuJardin School, and I'm so proud of all of you guys, and you are the best in the entire world. Thank you. I love you!
Awesome. Great way to wrap things up. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and dismiss. We're going to go go ahead and dismiss with our first graders and kindergartners first, and then as you leave, maybe you want to say goodbye to Miss E, or give her a hug, or say we love you and congratulations. So that would be awesome. Great way to wrap it up. Thank you. We're going to start with kindergarten and first grade.